Okay, so we're now on with turn 38. Yeah, of Semper Gumby. So what we've got here is we're actually at the halfway point in the game now. Three of the leopards are down. This one went forward this last turn and had a bit of a pathfinding aneurysm, which resulted in it getting hit by an AT4 from up in this building. And I think it's immobilized. I don't think it's been knocked out. I think it's still going. It's popping smoke. I hadn't spotted that. I think it's just popping smoke at this, either right at the start of this turn or at the end of this one. So it just has actually just hand grenades models as the smoke grenades from the smoke launchers. Yeah, I've never noticed that before. I thought I was looking at it, and that half of the like the caps on the launchers were open or something. But it's popping smoke in this direction, which means that these guys over here should hopefully be able to get an eye on it and get some laws into its ass, which should hopefully cause the crew to bail. Other thing that we're really looking forward to here is one of the infantry squads here is going to push forward and counter-assault this building. Hopefully those guys in there will stay suppressed. There's arty coming down, mortars coming down on top of them. Arty should be coming in pretty quick as well. Halloween's also pushing these blocks, but quite tentatively it looks like. And then over here, well, who knows what's going on over here. These guys are getting artied, and Halloween has apparently stopped. He might push forward again. I've cancelled the arty that's coming in this area. So we'll see if that makes him, it gives him pause for thought. If he thinks it's clear and he starts to push across, well, the mortars are coming back in another 2 minutes. So we might see if we can catch him in the open there, in that ditch. But yeah, so it's probably going to be just as good to watch things from here now. We can do that with the fairly zoomed in as well, comparative. Maybe if we swing it around this way, let's keep it like that. Let's press go and see what we get here. So the focus here is on killing the leopard and kicking these guys out here. Not sure how well that's going to go, but we'll see. Oh, the weasel's coming up on the right there. Let's see if it hits those mines. Oh, and the other weasel as well. Yeah, I think we've got the counter assault going in there by the looks of that. Those guys in that building are getting weaseled to death. Regained the spot on the leopards. Okay. Ironically, it's all the people who don't have anti-tank weapons who can see it, but that's pretty standard, I guess. So yeah, more of a development over here, really. Halloween has pushed a weasel up to here, and he's keyholing it between these two buildings, shooting up the guys in here, who are having a bad time. Straight into a state of panic. Which, yeah, not ideal, should we say. But let's see what we get down here. I'm particularly interested in how this counter-assault here goes. Yep, so these guys are suppressed, they're taking casualties from the defilade over here. These guys punch in, and they did have a quick target order to shoot up this building, shoot up the next room, regardless of whether anybody was in there or not. I don't care if they can see them or anything, I just want them to shoot the snot out of it. Yeah, I think there was that an MG3 gunner? Yep, it's Ramboing it up, but it doesn't go well. So yeah, that looked like it worked pretty well. I know there's got to be more Germans in there. Unless they're all in the smoke, or they're running away, maybe. But if they're running, we'd probably see them. Might need to get that javelin team back out around like here, so it can see see through the smoke. But yeah, and then the 155s are coming as well. So yeah, sucks to be these guys here, is what I think I would say on that. The Leopard definitely still alive. There we go, it's popped its smoke. That's fine. What are we getting in this? Well, left center. Yeah, a fair bit of fire going out. And Halloween is pushing more troops in here. Ah, that's a tank crewman. So that's a good sign that we're getting some inflicting some damage there. And these guys are ending a little bit suppressed because they're getting shot up from all over the place. And oh, I think that's an ammunition cook-off. Just at the end of there. Yeah, looks like the fire has reached the ammo. Or some of the ammo, anyway. So yeah, the twitchier bit is Halloween moving up here, keyholing. So he's got to know that there's troops in here, I think, by now. So whether he's just been able to see them and he doesn't really care that I haven't been able to engage, or that they're not shooting back, I don't know. So yeah, straight in there with the weasel fire. And they are, at least after that, putting a little bit of fire out. But again, the Germans here are really... You know, I don't really feel like I'm going to win this firefight, even though it loony looks like, you know, one squad versus one squad and I have the bigger squad. Not very optimistic about it. But, oh, did we see that? Oh. I thought a mine had gone off. You can kind of see the little gap in the road there. That's where there's a crater, and it's just because it hasn't beyond the LOD for the crater. That's all. I thought it had appeared in this turn, but no. Let's just check. So I think so. We get one weasel goes that way. Where does this weasel go? Who can see it? I think the small team at the back. I think. And that one goes down here? Maybe through there? I don't know. So yeah, he's kind of ramping up here for the for an assault. These guys, oh, they get taken prisoner. That's great. Well done, guys. It won't help you. But, you know, that's how these things kind of pan out sometimes. I will, however, have that 2 minutes worth of artillery there, thank you.
Requesting fire mission, over.
So I'm just going to start blapping things with that one now. Where are you guys going? What do you think you're doing? No one gave you permission to run away like that. Those guys should be able to lure the back of it, but they don't seem to really be interested in doing so. I think we got the counter-attack pretty well affected there. That'll do, guys.
Hold your fire.
What else have I got going on here? The 155s are doing pretty well. They might adjust them. Can't adjust because I can't see anything. I'm relying on the TRP there, so that'll do. And then those mortars, yep, they're going to come in there. Hopefully catch him as he crosses. Now we've got those mortars coming in on there. That's cool. Probably a little bit redundant, maybe those mortars now. So let's drop those. Swap them over there instead. Okay, so they need to go in that building. Just so they're a bit more, what's the word, in range, should we say? And these guys are just going to get killed by the weasel, so let's just pull them outside those buildings for a second. You know what, let's pop you upstairs for a second as well. We'll see what we can see with you guys. Don't need to worry about the leopards so much anymore, so let's move the drone over here so I can keep an eye on the weasels. Like that, that should do, and boom, let's press the big red button.